Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make vegan queso. So what you're going to need, first you're going to need a potato peeled and diced, and I totally forgot to add footage of this because it was 1 a.m. and I was operating on one brain cell, but throughout this video if there's anything I forgot to add a visual component to, I'll make sure to say it in this video, and I will also leave an in-depth description in the bio so you guys can check that out and follow along while you're watching. So 1 potato peeled and diced, and then 1 onion. Don't worry about knife cuts because you will be blending together the potato and the onion. Next I'm going to be adding in some tomato and jalapeno. Make sure to chop these up well. You can see in this video that it's just like a little visual having, but I did more than that. You're going to add these both to the mixture after it's done blending together. So you want it to be chopped up well and you wanted to see the jalapeno. So outside of those ingredients, you're going to want to have cashews, Daiya cheese, nutritional yeast, vinegar, and the next ones are optional. I use jalapeno juice from Pickled jalapenos. I think that adds a really nice depth of flavor. And then also to garnish, I use pickled onion and cilantro, but you can garnish with whatever you want. So first I'm going to be cooking the onion down in olive oil until it gets nice and translucent. Once the onions are ready, I'm going to add the potatoes and then 1/2 tablespoon of garlic, 1/2 tablespoon paprika. Seasoning in all of my videos is really to taste. I really just want to create a template for you guys to really make the recipes your own. You can add as little or as much seasoning as you want. Soldier boy, I've been it. Why me crack it, why me roll? Why me crack that soldier boy, that Superman? Now why me you crack that soldier? 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 Now what? Soldier boy, I've been it. Why me crack it, why me roll? Why me crack that soldier boy, that Superman? Once everything's evenly coated, you're gonna add 1.5 cups of water and then the raw cashews. You're gonna let the mixture simmer for about 5 to 8 minutes or until the potatoes are tender. Soldier boy, I've been it. Why me crack it, why me roll? Why me crack that soldier boy, that Superman? Now why me you crack that soldier? 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 Now what? Soldier boy. Once that's all ready to go, you're gonna transfer it into a blender. And here you're gonna add 1/4 cup of nutritional yeast, about 1/2 cup of Daiya cheese, 1 teaspoon of vinegar, and go ahead and blend that all together. Here you guys can see me add a little bit more water, and that's because my mixture just wasn't blending as well as I would have liked, and you guys can do that as well. Make sure to add water a little bit at a time. You don't want to dump a lot of water in there and make your mixture too watery. Just a little bit at a time until it starts blending. Soldier boy, I've been it. Why me crack it, why me roll? Why me crack that soldier boy, that Superman? Now why me you crack that soldier? 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 Now what? Soldier boy, I've been it. Why me crack it, why me. Once everything's done blending, you're gonna transfer it back to your pot on low heat just so you can mix all the other components together into the queso. And look how good this looks, guys. You want your mixture to pour out like this, nice and silky, nice and smooth. Once all the queso is back in the pot, you're gonna add your tomato and jalapeno. Stir that in for about 3 to 5 minutes on low heat, and then put in 2 teaspoons of pickled jalapeno juice. That stuff is completely optional, up to you. I think it adds a nice depth of flavor, but it doesn't really matter if you include that or not. And then to finish that off, just continue to salt and pepper your queso to taste. Once you stir everything together for about 5 more minutes, you have vegan queso. It is literally so delicious, guys. I went ahead and garnished it with pickled red onion and cilantro, but you can garnish it with whatever you want. This was literally probably the best vegan queso I've ever made. Probably because I was up at like 1 a.m. and the best things happen when you're up when you're not supposed to be, but that's besides the point. It is so good, and I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. If you do, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you next time.